Support LaneSide. Get something cool.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, and as you can tell from this opening, I'm still injured, which means we're going to be looking at a more rev-dominant / two-handed review for some new equipment. But don't worry, Scoops and Old Guy Wayne will be back soon doing one-handed reviews going forward. So until then, why don't we go LaneSide and see how today's equipment stacks up. Here we are in the shop, and we are looking at the Crypto Boom. Here comes the Boom, ready or not. This is the newest from Radical. And you can see, being a symmetrical, we've gone with something pretty easy to read layout-wise. Looking at the pound numbers, we've gone 4 inches pin to pap, 3 inches above line. Based on my pap, that gives us a number of 45 by 4 by 30. Now, we wanted this to be pretty readable, pretty strong, but I wanted something that was going to be just a little flippier, given the HK22 cover stock, but the lower differential core. I wanted to see some more pop out of this, but still be able to get this into my benchmark area. Now, I know this isn't going to be something that I hook the whole lane with, and that's okay. We know that this ball is a controllable ball with, we'll call it benchmark plus, because it's benchmark style, benchmark kind of motion with just a tiny bit more pop and a little bit more length. All right, here we are back on the lanes in Barrie on the easiest of easy house shots. And as I said, when we were laying out this Crypto Boom, I wanted something that I could play in my benchmark area. Ooh. Yeah, that's a strike right out of the box with the Crypto Boom. Here comes the Boom. Ready or not? For all you Adam Cole fans out there. When we laid this out, as I said, I wanted something that was going to be a little bit cleaner, but just a little bit more pop down lane. For those of you who threw the original Crypto, stop dancing pin. Stop it. You know that the original was much rollier. That cover was smooth, and even though the core dynamics of that ball were similar to other balls that we've thrown, like the Intel, like the Rattler, the shape was much different for benchmark balls. So when they put the HK22 on, we knew it was going to get a little bit long. Whoa, that's really long. We knew we were going to create a little bit more length out of it. But we still know that core and the core dynamics aren't necessarily going to create the amount of flare for us to hook the whole lane. Not saying that we couldn't with a different layout to maximize flare, to create more flare, but we wanted a benchmark reaction. And you can see we made a big jump there. We went from our benchmark shot, we moved looks like 8 left and tried to forward roll it, and it just didn't see it. And I was expecting that. We wanted this to stay controlled in front of us. We didn't want this to create that super hook unless we physically created it. And you can see I'm still in that same area. It's still really controlled. It's not jumping off the back end. And that surprised me a lot. HK22, when we've thrown that in other equipment, it creates a ton of angularity and a really strong read down lane. And even though the Crypto here has that, it's still controlled. It's still taking advantage of those core dynamics and giving us something that, while we could put some surface on it and get more hook, or we could try to get around it more to create more hook, do we want to? I guess we can find out if you really want to. I mean, that's why you guys are here, right? We know that we can strike from our benchmark spot, so maybe we'll try to get around it a little bit more. There's some versatility. Now, even though I didn't hit the pocket there, I wasn't sure what the ball was going to do. That one, I increased my axis rotation a fair amount to try to get it to hook down lane, and it did not disappoint. So now we're looking at a ball here in the Crypto Boom that we can forward roll, and it becomes a better benchmark ball. And then when we get around it or we add surface, we can create, well, that was a crap ton of hook down lane. What can we do this time? Only way we can tell is we got to move left. We got to keep moving left. See what we can create. So we'll move 5. Keep that, kept that rotation up there. Now you can see I kept that one a little more in the oil to try to keep it from jumping off the end of the pattern this time. And it got there. I was just a tad inside. I bet you I can probably make just a little move off of that, and I can make this ball look awesome. So what have we seen here for two-handers? This is a ball that you could use, especially on a house pattern, to replace multiple balls. You look at a benchmark ball and you look at a ball that you want to hook more. I could see you using a crypto and putting some surface on it. And just as I've done here, forward rolling it to keep it in play and then moving in to hook the lane a little bit more. For you one-handed bowlers, same principle. While our speed dominant player may not want this one, and you can see I've moved just a little bit there, giving it just a tiny bit more room. I could actually probably move another 2 or 3 boards off of that. But you see, just a 2-board move carried out that 4. For our speed dominant players, we don't technically like symmetrical balls like this, so I might stay away from it there. But for our match players and our two-handed players, like I said, this could, in fact, replace 2 different balls. Give you a little more versatility in your bag. So let's compare apples to apples here. We've got the Rattler Solid. And you can see that is very, very controlled. Does not jump off the lane at all. Now, here comes the BOOM. I wonder how many times I can get that joke out. But you can see at the same spot, I'm actually able to create about 5 boards more room to take advantage of the friction to the right of me while standing the same spot. So I could create a little bit more angle of entry, kick out those 7 pins and 10 pins. And then this is the full versatility. That's actually pretty good. That's 8 to 10 boards difference that we were able to create between those 2 balls. That's really, really good. And you can see the lower shot here, especially for you house shot bowlers. When you can have one ball become that versatile, that means that you have more options at the lane. And when you don't have to change balls as often, it means you can stay locked in longer, you can score longer. And, man, this thing is going to lower the BOOM.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.